Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler. Where's Campbell? I guess he died.
I just want to say that we don't need Campbell anymore. Alright, I
think he died. Let's go, Macy!
Where's Mr. Campbell? What do you think?
Something tonight, fellas. Listen, when the headset goes on, it's game time. Who are you waving at?
Brady.
Who?
Brady. Green.
Oh yeah.
Track star.
That guy's weird, so. Hey, should I say Farmington Lady Nights or just your Farmington Nights?
Farmington Nights. Executive decision.
But it's definitely Sullivan Lady Eagles because that's what they want to go with, apparently.
Stop. What are these songs? You know how mad she'd be? Yes, serve! Terrible. Good pass, serve!
She hates it, dude. Let's go, Sophia!
Hey!
She's so quick. Huh?
What'd you say about audio? Did you go say something? What? She's picking up audio.
From the camera. It's gotta be. So like,
I think it's from the camera.
because like this isn't even like her head. broke it down for Devin.
What is also an educational experience?
For all players and students.
Dedicated all spectators at tonight's event to keep in mind
That good sportsmanship is expected as a set of positive examples for our students and players.
My name is Emily Dawson and I accept.
My name is Evan Burke, and I accept.
My name is Haley Woodridge and I accept.
My name is Cooper Williams, and I accept.
My name is Emily Strickland and I accept.
My name is Austin Milo. I accept.
The challenge of being a leader in sportsmanship.
And now for the singing of our national anthem to honor this great country we live in, Farmington High School's very own Dean Friedrich, Carlin Thompson, and Brady Boucher, and the presentation of our colors by the Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard. Commanding tonight's performance is Cadet Captain Andrew Long, along with cadets Emily Childs, Madison Childs, and Travis Garcia.
Why?
Right there.
Good evening tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have your Class 4 showcase of girls basketball tonight as we have your Farmington Knights going head-to-head against the Sullivan Lady Eagles. An intriguing matchup as this Eagles team is ranked 6th in Class 4 and very patient team. They like to get quality shots on the outside of the perimeter. Last year when Sullivan and Farmington came head-to-head, Sullivan came out with a victory. Not for sure on the score, but a Farmington senior on the team, Kayla Woolridge, informed me that it wasn't by a pretty number. As your Farmington Knights get introduced, Sullivan's starting lineup is Kaya Harbor, Riley Locke, Mallory Sheltley, Katie Creek, and Hannah Johanning. And your starting lineup for your Farmington Knights is Sophia White, Kaylee Woolridge, you got Macy Pauls in there too. So far, a very senior-heavy lineup. You have Virginia Lugo, Abigail Casamatis, a surprising start, much younger girl in this team, junior 5'9". Other than that, it's a very senior-heavy lineup. Farmington definitely lost a lot of their size these past couple years, losing players like Sophie Thurman,
It's definitely a true statement.
Haley Graven, much bigger team back then. But now they got more like an athletic speed kind of look to them. Looks to run the ball a little bit. But this Sullivan team is very composed. They like to stay patient on offense. Not a lot of fouls. The coach likes to play smart, easy. And like I said, they got a bit of a size advantage when it comes to just pure height. Farmington's a relatively deep team, though. They have players like Bailey Gillum on the bench, McKenna Moore, all that. Sullivan's going out quick, and they're going to miss an open layup as Kaylee Ward gets the rebound. Macy Pauls, though, bringing the ball up the floor.
She's playing it slow.
Crosses half court. There's Virginia now on the wing. Swings it to Kazmatis on the top of the point, and there's Pauls on the other wing. Gets it to Lugo down low, misses a layup. Kazmatis called pushing foul, pushing to the back.
I've noticed that during this season, the Knights have been really improving their ball movement. In the beginning, it was a really rough start. Not as in losses, but as in the games, they didn't look good. I think they've really worked on that.
As Farmington gets the steal, Lugo picks the ball up, and Macy will be bringing the ball across half court again. She's looking at the offense, kicks it out to Sophia White on the outside. Sophia takes a few dribbles, picks the ball up, fakes a pass. The ball gets ripped out, and that'll be a jump ball. Farmington's ball.
Number 15, that's a big girl on the floor.
As here's Pauls now, Sophia White gets the ball behind half court, looking at the offense. Passes it to Virginia on the wing. Fake pass. Now she gives it back to Sophia on the other wing.
The Sullivan team's got some good defense.
Sophia's looking at what she can get. She drives the lane now. Gives it to Kazmatis down low. Kicks it out back to Kaylee. To Sophia again, swinging the ball around. Pauls. Surveying what she can get. Tries to get it under Sophia. What a pass, and Sophia gets a good layup to go. As now Kaya Harbor is going to be bringing the ball up.
Sullivan's defense looks really good.
Gives it to Katie Creek, and then Sophia ends up getting a steal. Very feisty defense so for Farmington. Already got 3 steals in this first few opening minutes. Sophia again looking at the
really
offense.
Relaxed. They're playing really relaxed nights.
Macy now viewing the court, kicks it over to Virginia, to Sophia, looking for a pass, tries to get it to Kaylee. Kaylee fights for it, ball's tipped away.
That was just
as Harbor will be bringing it up. Over to Shotley.
That's a good
Tries to go for a spin, but that's all clean.
I'd call a foul on that one.
Virginia's now coming down. A little Wolf pokes that ball out.
No one called Wolf.
Hannah Johanning tips the ball out. Farmington's ball. It looks as if Macy Pauls will be inbounding it. Looking for an option. Gets it to Abigail outside. To Sophia now, looking at the offense. Takes a few dribbles. Gets it down to...
That's a good pass.
Tried to get it down into the post. Ball's tipped away. Stays Farmington's ball. Again, Pauls will be inbounding it. Gives it way over the top to Kazmatis. White outside. She dips it down low to Kaylee.
A good pass from...
And Kaylee goes up strong, but can't get it to go as Shotley's bringing it up. Kicks it down to Riley Locke. And that'll be a foul.
Yep. She went up strong.
For sure. Oh, and one call.
Looked like she knew that was going to happen when she was running down the floor. She knew exactly what she wanted.
The Sullivan team is 6-2 so far in the year as Kazmatis pulls down the rebound. Apparently they're relatively short on players when it comes to the bench, only about 7 varsity players. So we'll see how deep the rotation actually goes. Apparently they might have pulled a few JV players up to play bench, but we'll see.
Score is 2-2.
Ball's now shooter from deep, and
that's a good shot.
Right off, but Lugo's going to get the rebound.
Good rebound from Virginia Lugo. That was a good shot from Macy. I thought it was going to drop.
Yeah, definitely got to go to look off the screen and use it. There's Harbor now.
It's 4-2. Knights are up now.
To Creek. Oh, my bad, Johanning. That's to Creek. And that'll be to Harbor.
Yeah.
Sullivan will call a 30-second timeout as it's 4-2 early for the Knights with about 3 or so minutes out of the first quarter.
The Knights defense.
Yeah, I was just about to say, this is a pesty Knight defense as they've gotten 2 or 3 steals, a few great defensive plays, just really staying to the ground on a team with some height like this. And then on the offensive end, they're getting a few offensive rebounds, putting up quality shots, trying to get the ball down low. Macy Pauls took a nice outside shot. with her being one of the better shooters on the offensive starting lineup anyway, I'd imagine seeing her take quite a few of them as the game progresses.
You know, I've noticed this between every year of high school in basketball, boys and girls, that we play so much better when we're going against a really good team that we should lose to.
It's just kind of that scary, you know. We're bringing everything we got when it comes to teams like this. That's a good tip out by Sophia White. Not letting any easy passes in this house, the field house, Farmington's field house. Brand new from not too long ago, 2 years if I'm not mistaken.
Is it
at the end of this year, if not. I'm almost certain as Sullivan puts up a shot. As that's another tip pass from Virginia, but they regain it as Harbor
Good
now
fake
swings
pass.
it way over. Johanning to Creek.
That's a weird pass. That was like a double to me.
Back. Gets the shot inside, and Kazamatis will take the ball, trying not to move.
Yeah.
And that ball will be tipped out of bounds off Creek.
Sullivan could have played that a lot better.
For sure. Really, they're
I know what was going on right there.
Farmington is just forcing a lot of things. They're not letting like any passing lanes be too wide open. Really, just trying to. As right there, we saw Hannah Johanning just lunge for the pass. They're really just doing that consistently.
She's a fast girl.
And it kind of helps when you have two point guards, I should say, when it comes to Macy and Sophia. Both can handle the ball pretty well. As a little lob pass to Sophia goes in now. She feeds it down to Kaylee. Kaylee loses it. Sophia dives for it as Kazamatis comes up with the ball. Tries to get out the Pauls and another turnover. Johanning she's quite quick, and Pauls is playing some tough defense. Looks relatively clean.
Push, I would call blocking, if any.
I don't know. To me, it was relatively clean. She had her hands wide open, wide out.
She didn't have her hands anywhere close to it.
She was just keeping that body in front of her. I don't know how much better defense she could play right there. As Harbor's bringing the ball up, gives it to Johanning. To Creek. Creek thought about it. Takes a dribble to Sheltley. She's going to take a little spin and put it up in the post. Nice and smooth. As Sophia's bringing the ball up now.
Knights are playing a 3-2 defense. I don't know if they've been doing that all year, have they?
I'm not for sure. As Paul's now on the right wing. Takes another dribble, thought about it. Gives it to Kazamatis. Just another quick trap, and that is Sullivan's ball. Solid defense. Yeah, solid defense. They instantly saw like what they could do there, where the player was, the height advantage, and they instantly trapped her. No passes really getting through there unless you get a little up fake or something.
Sullivan coach is probably going to tell them to abuse that. Wait for the corner and then trap them up.
As there's a lock on the wing as Harbor now gets it back, dribbling around. Thought about it. To lock. To Sheltley. Little post spin right there.
That's a good fake. That's a good pop.
Balls now. Gives it to Lugo. A little screen by Woolridge. Lugo now. Thought she had a lane right there. Timeout. Farmington.
Timeout from Farmington. They needed that right there.
Yeah, a little stagnant on offense, I guess you could say. But when it comes down to defense, they're playing some quality defense. Really, 2 out of the 3 buckets both were post, shots that were relatively tough. Besides the first one was a nice smooth spin. But solid defense. But when it comes down to it,
Both sides are playing really good defense.
yeah, for sure.
On offense, they're kind of
Both are starting off super slow, or relative, not super slow, somewhat slow.
a little bit.
But of course, it's a long game. Got 3 more quarters.
6-4, Sullivan's up.
About 2:43. Yeah, 2:43 left in the first quarter. As Bailey Gomes checked in the game now for Abigail Kazamatis.
Elena Davis, too.
Elena
We've
Davis.
missed a lot of big girls.
Well, Elena has been about 3 years ago now. That's a 5-second violation.
But like it's just the last.
Yeah, after Elena, and then Sophie left not soon after with Haley Graven, Claire Bussey. She's another one who was just like she had an automatic jump shot. As there's Creek on the wing, Sheltley in the post again to Creek outside.
That's a good shot from Sullivan.
But it's off, and Bailey Jones gonna get that rebound.
The Knights are lucky that didn't drop.
Paul's now walking the ball up across his half court. Analyzes the D.
That's a good
attacks,
crossover from Pauls.
Gives it to White.
It's good defense from Sullivan, too.
Sophia's thinking about it. The Lugo. Looking at the D. Gives it to Woolridge. Travel called.
I guess she took a step before she dribbled.
I thought it was more of like a jab. I didn't know she.
I guess she
picked her
took that
foot
step
up.
first. I don't know. That looked pretty clean to me, but
As Harbor now bringing the ball up, gives it to Clock. My bad, down to Shetley.
It's a good pass.
Harbor,
Sullivan.
and she's gonna finish that.
That's the problem with that. With that defense.
A little backdoor cut.
With that formation, I mean, you start doubling, there's someone open every time. And that's hard with that.
Another walk. As McKenna Moore will check in the game for Virginia Lugo. Another, McKenna's quite long for her size, very long limbs. She can be a little pest on defense too. We'll see how it goes for Farmington with this little switch up. Sullivan's yet to dive anywhere into their bench, as we weren't really surprised.
Whoa!
That's going to be a foul. I don't know who was on Kaylee or Bailey, but it was definitely one of the two. Bailey Gillum.
Bailey Gillum she's a strong girl.
Yeah. Reliable down low. She has a nice little jump shot within 13, 14, even up to like 20 or so feet. As the first free throw is good.
It's 4-9. Sullivan is up right now. Knights are going to have to figure out their offense. Defense looks good, but, you need to score too.
As there's another free throw. As that was actually a Sullivan bench player, Victoria, Poland. I'm not even going to try.
Polanowski.
Well, we're just going to give up on that because that's a lost cause. As Sophia now
Polanowski, I think that's it.
crosses the half court and gives it to Woolridge on the wing. Paul's now, little give and go.
Oh yeah, someone's open.
It's down to
Sophia's
McKenna.
open.
Bailey now on that free throw line, and that's a jump shot.
That's a good jump shot. Just like you said.
Single
Just
time.
like you said.
That's quality.
That's a good strip from Paul. She just can pick it up.
As there's
See, that's the
Harbor
problem
now.
right there. They just
Shetley.
doubled. And when they double, someone's open. You see?
As they kick it out on the wing, but it's a missed pass, and
They're
that's
lucky.
almost the backcourt. There's Harbor now.
Now, they're lucky that they missed that pass because that girl was wide open. That's good defense from Sophia White.
Paul's now. Harbor's on the wing. They get it in the corner to Shetley.
Another fake. Oh, great block from Bailey Gillum. That was clean.
Solid defense.
Very clean.
Shetley went up strong, but Bailey was not having that in her house.
They need to be ready for that pump fake because that girl's doing it every time.
So Shetley down low. She's going to go up strong. I don't know about that
All
one.
right. I mean,
But
they were down.
definitely some more contact for sure.
That's all right. Everybody gets those calls.
Shetley will get a few free throws. I've definitely noticed that Mallory Shetley down low, standing at a towering 5'9", compared to some of these girls. Has a quality low post game. She knows what she's doing down there, and has a decent jump shot too. As there's White now. Kazmatis checks back in for Bailey Gillum. Sophia White now gives it to Pauls on the wing. Screen from Woolridge. Pauls is just going to shoot it. And Woolridge tries for the rebound. Thought Shetley might have stepped out, but she's bringing the ball up. As Harbor now is over there.
All right, good defense from Sophia White. Don't reach too much. Yeah, they need to call that. They need to call that. That was good defense. It was a little physical, but it works.
Paul's now inbounding the ball to Sophia White. 3 seconds left. 2. Paul's just going to put it up.
That was good. Oh, yeah, baby.
At the end of the first quarter, Knights shrink the lead to 3, 12-9. Sullivan Eagles. Both teams are playing quality defense. Farmington's starting to get their offense moving a little bit as Bailey Gillum hit a jump shot, and Pauls comes down and hits the buzzer beater pretty much. Other than that, it's a lot of fouls. Sullivan's not exactly exploiting anything crazy.
They're just ready for that trap every time.
Yeah, they've definitely been trapping quite a bit on defense, and Mallory Shelley's been doing a little bit of work down in the post and working on that lower block, both sides.
Now the good things that are happening is, Sophia White, she's playing great defense right now. They're trying to keep the ball away from her. You can see it.
The really only weakness that's really been exploited about this night's game so far is
that big girl that can pump fake.
Yeah, and the 3-2 defense. The fact that 3-2 defense. The fact that they're doubling on the inside and inside in general or anywhere really, and they're leaving somebody open.
Usually go-to defense is a 2-3. Because you need three big people down low, but they need to do that 3-2 because they don't have much big people on their team. And that's where they're exploiting.
Yeah, that's where they're also causing the steals, though.
Exactly.
It's like because there are so many people on the perimeter, it's hard to really swing that ball. So if the ball's going inside, they collapse a little bit. But so far, it hasn't been exploited too much. We'll see how Farmington changes up the game plan if they stick to what's working. Because obviously, it's not broken, you could say, but it's only a 3-point game.
Yeah, exactly. It's good defense, but
we'll see how it goes as Harbor now gets the ball, kicks it to Locke as she's just going to send that ball right out of bounds. That's an unforced turnover.
That's the good part, is that you can sink down, and then that messes everybody up because there's so many people down there.
White now bringing the ball up the court, looking at her offense, dribbles it a little bit, crossover, gives it to Paul's outside. Also
I'm not seeing a lot of pick and rolls from Farmington.
McKenna drives in deep, and that's a clean block from Shetley as she's just going to run the floor herself. Crossover, Woolridge almost gets a hand on it as there's Victoria.
I'd call that a foul. Yep.
If not a foul, she was either going to just walk out of bounds, I think.
Yeah.
Or travel. As Victoria Polwanski.
The Knights have 6 fouls already.
Sullivan actually has none. That's kind of crazy. As Locke, if I'm not mistaken, shoots it from outside from deep, and she gets it to fall 15-9. As there is White now bringing the ball up the court. Again, she's going to survey her offense, gives it to Woolridge. Throws it way over to Kazamatis, looking for an option. White in the corner.
Does it look? It looks like they're playing a 5-out offense, too. That's not something you see a lot.
Foul on Mallory Shetley. Little personal foul. And Sophia will be checking out for Olivia Bussey. And Bailey Gilman will be checking in for Kaylee Woolridge. We'll see how they compete. Bailey Gilman now.
Look very relaxed right now.
She's going up strong, and she's going to get that bucket. Bailey Gilman is on form today, playing some solid defense, really putting in that work off the bench. As here is Harbor now. Swings it over to number 21, Debo. The Victoria.
They're double teaming.
Harbor. Tries to kick it to Debo.
Defense is great. Now lock her up right there.
As in the corner, and Sullivan's going to put it up. Doesn't get to go, though. McKenna Moore looking for an option. Gives it to Olivia Bussey. She says, nope. I'm going to give it to Pauls, and she's going to walk it up the court. 15-11, again, close game. Bailey Gillam now. See if she a little screen, but she didn't take it. Pauls looking for a little space to shoot. Tries to get Casamatis. She gets the ball, and she's going to finish that.
Good stuff, good stuff.
15-13 Sullivan. Harbor now bringing the ball up the court. Long pass to Victoria. They're going to get that to Locke, and then to Shetley, and she
looked like a foul to me.
Looked like a walk.
It looked like something.
Looked like a lot. As McKenna Moore will be inbounding the ball to Macy Pauls. Farmington's ball, I think she kind of just walked out of bounds. As Paul's now bringing the ball up the court. Olivia Bussey now gets the ball down to Casamatis. She's going to take a little jump shot. It's going to
that looks like right in from here.
Yeah, I definitely thought that went in. As they're going to throw the ball down to Locke, to Shetley, a little pump fake.
That's a good pump fake. She's gotten that down. That's 3 different times.
And that is an air ball.
I think what was happening in that first quarter is they kept starters in, I think, the whole quarter. And they were just not. They weren't as
They used a couple subs towards the end. As there's Paul's now.
But I think they're looking a lot better now that they've subbed some people out.
Gillum up top, looking at her offense, what she can do.
That's a good
Kazamatis
pass.
down low, and she's going to put that up. Can't get it to go. A little tip from McKenna Moore. Doesn't get the rebound. That's an unforced turnover for Sullivan. Farmington's ball.
That's good defense from Farmington. It's 13-15. Sullivan's up, but Knights are coming back. They are.
Make sure you guys check out the Christmas tournament that is always at Central. You have boys basketball on the 26th at 4 and girls on the 27th. Not exactly sure on the time.
That tournament is always, one word to describe it, wild.
My favorite time of the year. And if I'm not mistaken, boys basketball also starts off against Rockwood Summit. Again, not sure on girls. Haven't got all the info on that, but I'm excited to watch both genders go at it.
Who won it last year?
Central won it last year, if I'm not mistaken. But we were, or Hillsborough might have. As Sullivan swinging the ball around as they get a nice outside look, but it's off the front of the rim. Shetley dives for it, tries to kick it down to her player. McKenna scoops the ball up and passes it on to Macy as Macy now is looking at the offense, dribbling the ball around, seeing what she could do. Kazmatis gives it to Bussy on the corner.
Bussy looked like she wanted to shoot that.
Definitely thought she did. Kazmatis swings it to Bailey. Bailey's got a little bit of a jump shot. Don't sleep on her. As there's Paul's on the wing.
See, this is what I'm saying about the pick and roll. This is the perfect time.
Paul's
not really
Gillum now. Bussy. Bussy's looking for an option.
Look like they've changed up their offense a little bit. They were playing 5 out, and now they're.
There's Gillum.
It
Gillum
looks
gets
like
to McKenna. McKenna's just going to take that jump shot.
that's good defense.
Bussy.
Knights, that went out. I saw that. Yep.
Bussy steps out as
It's good defense. It's a good strip.
Yep.
But she couldn't control it in time.
Sullivan now bringing the ball up. Harbor crosses half court, gives it to Shetley. And they're just going to leave her open, let her take that jump shot, but it's off. Kazamatis can't control the rebound as it tips out Sullivan's possession as Harbor's just going to take that little jump shot. Again, off Bailey Gillum.
Rebound.
Good solid rebound there, boxing out, making sure she has control of the ball.
Am I correct that Macy has been in this whole game?
Yeah. She swings it over to Abigail Kazamatis. Tries to get it down to McKenna. McKenna gives her a little spin.
Oh, I cannot believe Bailey didn't shoot that.
Thought about it. Kazamatis now.
Bailey's got a
Bussy.
shot, and she was wide open.
Thinking about it. Swings it way over to Bailey. Again, Bailey thought about it. She's going to take a girl on the dribble. Kicks out the butt. Bussy's going to put it up. Just short.
Yeah, I'd call that push.
McKenna's getting a little too eager out there.
She wants it bad.
If anything, I want to see more aggressiveness from Bailey. She's had a great game today. She's got that little jump shot to go earlier. Played some solid defense. I want to see her shooting these shots because I know she can hit them.
The Knights yeah. Sullivan is now in the bonus.
Yeah.
So
The
every
1-and-1.
foul is a
The 1-and-1. So like they gotta try to earn both free throws.
Yeah.
They for sure only get one guaranteed.
yeah.
As the first one's good, Harbor's going to get a chance to earn her second point at the line. 17-13 with 3:10 left in this half. As Pauls will be inbounding the ball to Bussy. I'm surprised we haven't seen any time from Sophia White recently, considering this half's about to end. As Pauls
sure.
now.
I think they'll put her in at the start of the second half.
Gives it out to Kazamatis. Pauls. Macy's going to
She's
shoot
shooting
that.
it anyway.
Right off the front of the rim.
It's good
There's
rebound from
Locke
Sullivan.
running the ball. She's going to dish it down to Shetley. Shetley's just going to shed the
Shelley's
contact.
fast.
The foul was on the floor, no and one. She's going to be in.
Some more free throws.
Yep.
Olivia Bussy of Farmington. Her first personal foul. 8th foul.
In a way, it's a smart foul, but at the same time, you're.
Yeah, you can't get that far down. That's too many fouls.
Another free throw miss. Sullivan's definitely left a lot of points at the line. Playing a little half-court trap action now as Paul's now trying to break through. Hits him with a little crossover to Lugo. Outside on the wing. Bailey's wide open out there. Oh, she's going to attack her man, though. Shetley. A travel.
I don't know where the travel was.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure about that. Because he called it as Bailey's shot, which was kind of weird.
That's 13-17. Sullivan is up. There's 2.5 minutes left in the second
Shetley
quarter.
swings it over.
That's an oh, okay, they call it travel.
The girl jumps up, comes down, and that is
And she went straight down 2 feet.
yeah, not legal.
That's not right. That's not okay.
Macy Pauls, though, coming across half court, bringing the ball up for this Knights offense. I need to get something going now. Virginia Lugo's looking around. Kazmatis swings it over to Pauls. Bussy on top of the key. She's going to drive down.
They're calling that again. She did the same thing that Bailey did. I don't know what he's looking at. Are they taking? I think what's happening is they're taking a step before they take the dribble.
I don't really get
I think
why.
that's what he's calling.
Yeah, I'm a little confused on some of these calls, but it is what it is, as Harbor now will bring the ball up the court.
I mean, that is a travel, but I mean,
I just don't see it occurring is all I'm saying. As the ball falls out of bounds,
still
as
gets
Sullivan will retain it. Locke will just put that up from deep. My bad, not Locke. Locke gets the rebound, and she's going to put that up, but Bailey Gillum's going to get that rebound. Foul on Sullivan as Knights will get possession.
Sullivan now has 2 fouls.
Like I said, not a very foul-happy team. They're super composed. They're okay with you taking contested shots. They're not jumping with this height. They can just keep their arms up and not
They
worry
definitely know
about
what they're doing.
Pauls to take that little jump shot, and
That's
that
definitely a forced jumper. That was very forced. Knights ball still. It's 13-17. Sullivan is still up.
Knights ball.
The Knights don't look relaxed anymore.
Minute and a half left. Kazmatis is going to put that up. That's a solid little jump shot. 17-15.
I think out of their 15 points, 12 of them have been in the paint. Is that a sign?
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
As she's going to put that up from outside, but it can't go, and Virginia Lugo is going to haul in that rebound. Minute left now in this half. This could get interesting. Sophia White checks back in. She's going to drive that lane and think about it. Just bounces it off the Sullivan player's
It was a good
foot.
idea from Sophia White. It was a good idea.
Staying aggressive, doing what she knows how to do, you know what I'm saying? As Virginia Lugo's swinging around, Paul's is going to lob it over the top to Gillum. Thought that might have been called a travel.
I know.
With everything's been going on today. Bailey Gillum's going to put that up just off, but she's fighting for the rebound.
It's a good rebound.
Is going for it.
Kazmatis. That's
Jump ball.
Yep.
Farmington's ball. 49 seconds left in this half. 17-15 Sullivan. Farmington might hold for the last shot, but I wouldn't be surprised.
In the second quarter.
Balls. Timeout, Sansegrel. Oh, Coach Sansegrel takes a timeout for his Farmington Knights as they need to convene, talk about everything's going on. Just a lot of confusion there on that inbounds play. You could see didn't really know where their assignments were.
We all know what they're talking about down there. He's just going to tell them to relax. They don't look relaxed out there on offense. On defense, they're still looking strong.
They moved the ball a little bit.
They seem to relax.
Not too many transition opportunities. Knights are definitely running it quite slow. Don't mind waiting for their defense to get set. They don't mind working at half court, but 17-15, it's only a 2-point game. Even with all the fouls that Sullivan is getting, they're just leaving so many points at the free throw line that they just can't capitalize. Paul's now inbounding the ball. She throws over the top to Kazmatis again. So there's Sophia White on the right wing. She's going to drive down, and she's going to beat her man for a layup off the backboard, but she's going to get her own rebound.
Sophia White is very good at getting to the basket.
She's so quick and so aggressive. She can get to that basket easy, and that's going to be a push, if I'm mistaken.
But she always has a problem finishing that basket.
Yeah, she's so quick, so fast. She just really needs to work on her finishing a little bit.
She knows the game very well. She's got good passing.
Great court vision. You see it when her passing.
And like I said, she can get to the basket.
And a great defender too. Solid player to have. Is they're going to throw it over the top again to Kazmatis.
But if she worked on her finishing, then
she actually has a relatively good jump shot too when she is shooting the ball. But she also she just enjoys being very aggressive. As there's a good screen, they're gonna kick it out to Pauls. She's gonna look around. They're gonna give it down to Bailey Gillum, and she's just gonna go up with it. That was definitely a foul. As Shelley though is bringing the ball up the court. She's looking around. 10 seconds left. Sophia trying to guard her. They're going to kick that out to Creek, and Creek's going to put that up. And she's going to be off just by a bit. Goes for the offensive rebound. 2 seconds left. And that is the end of the first half.
That was a strong quarter.
Both teams played very competitive, very well. 17-15 at the end. Sullivan comes out on top just a little bit. Knights played some solid defense.
I think the Knights definitely won that quarter.
For sure. They looked a little bit better on offense. I guess you could say towards the end of the first, but they kind of got it going again towards the end of the second. Finishing strong. Yeah, finishing strong and just doing what they do. But we hope you all enjoy your halftime show. We'll catch you in around 9 minutes. You got your Farmington Nightline dancing, so I hope you all enjoy that wonderful show.
Hoods are up.
Your Farmington R7 School District would like to thank the following local businesses for partnering with us on our new turf and video boards project. Those include YMC Cooling, Eric Schwartz, your State Farm Insurance agent, Costa House, Dickinson Heating and Cooling, State and James, Sister Dopa, Cameron's Pest Control, Gifford Lumber Company, First State Insurance Agency, American Family Insurance Agent, Bristol Heating and Cooling Service Incorporated, Rock Millers Construction, Ozarks Federal Savings and Loan, Goods Discount Center, First State Community Bank, Kitty County School Dismissal System, Chris Morrison, State Farm Insurance Agent, St. Francis Medical Center, Parkland Health Center, Midwest Health Network, and all Banker Homes Real Estate. Farmington High School wants all fans to have the play a role in the education of our students, parents, fans, and people in the community. All set an example for students, whether they're aware of it or not. Help rekindle the spirit of citizenship and set a positive example in everything we do, both here at the game tonight and in our community. Good sportsmanship is what sets Farmington High School apart.
Welcome back to your second half of action. We have a close one here today as it is 17-15. The Sullivan Lady Eagles. Both teams played a competitive first half. Very grimy on defense, a lot of steals. Farmington got into a little foul trouble towards the end of the half, but other than that, it wasn't too shabby. Got a minute about to tip off in the second half. The Sullivan teams looked pretty solid. Well, if you're ranked 6th in Class 4, you have to obviously be doing something right throughout the year. Like I said, it sounded like a broken record when it came to Cape Central last week because I just kept bringing up how they were number 4, but they were competing like it. So these rankings are relatively accurate. Obviously, Farmington's wanting to break into those rankings if they can maybe pull out a win here tonight. But like I said before, don't forget to catch your Central Christmas Tournament. If I'm not mistaken, it's the 54th or 5th annual one. Don't quote me, but it's somewhere around there. You got boys basketball on the 26th at 4 o'clock, and then you also have the girls on the 27th. I don't know the exact time or opponent for the girls, but I know the boys will be going up head-to-head against Rockwood Summit, which is, I'm sure will be a nice competitive matchup. We usually always go relatively deep into the Christmas tournament. But I'll be excited to see how it goes. It's obviously one of my favorite times of the year when it comes down to that. It's just a lot of hype surrounding the tournament. Everyone kind of comes together. All these schools are in the same gym, and it's just a nice little thing to experience. As the second half is starting, you got Bailey Gillum, Sophia White, Macy Pauls, and Kaylee on the floor. A little bit different, a starting line, a bit bigger. And then, of course, you got Katie Creek. For Sullivan, you got Katie Creek, Kyle Harbor, Mallory Shetley, and Hannah Johanning as they got it going. Kyle Harbor now got the ball on the wing, looking at her offense. She drives down, kicks it out to Locke, and Locke thought about it out to Johanning, and then you got Harbor right in the wing, and she's gonna brick that three in a little corner. Tries to save it, can't manage to do so. As Warriors now inbounding the ball. Like I said, they got Farmington has a little dual point guard set up with Macy Pauls and Sophia White. Sophia is much more of a distributor and aggressive attacker. Pauls likes that little jump shot, much like her sister. Kaylee, though, has the ball, thinking about it. Kazmanis on high post. A little weak pass as Sophia's fighting for it with Johanning. Pauls picks it up, drives deep, little crossover, step back, and she puts a shot up. 3 Sullivan girls, though, box out as Harbor's bringing up the court. Macy's putting the pressure on. Gives up, goes to get set. Sophia White will step up on Harbor. Very scrappy defender, like I said before. Johanning to Creek. Creek thought about it. They get it down to Shelley. Nice little backdoor pass to Harbor from Shelley. She's got some great vision down in that post. She knows what she's doing. 19-15 Sullivan. Just opening minute or so of this half. Pauls, though, whips it down to Woolridge. She's on the wing. Gives it to White up top. White thought about it. DePaul's on the other wing, swinging the ball around to Gillum up top. She's thinking about it, takes her man down low, loses it, fighting for the ball. Jump ball, and it will be Farmington's. Warriors will be inbounding it now. My bad, Paul's has switched it up a little bit. She's looking at him. Then imagine they're going to probably lob it over the top like they've been doing. Just a careless pass there. Thought Kazmanis was going out, but she wasn't. Pauls throws it away. Creek will be inbounding it to Harbor, though, as they're looking to get their offense set. Harbor's looking at it all, analyzing. Whips it over to Block. Johannan cutting across, so she's going to get it up the top of the key. Pauls pokes it out. Little trap coming in. Couldn't stop it. White on the double team. There's Shelly dribbling around. White picks it up. Kicks it out to Creek. White again picks up Creek as she dribbles around to Locke. Back to Creek. Johannan's open on the wing, but she looks her off. Shelly on the high post. Kicks it over to Locke. They swing it to Harbor. Had an open shot, but didn't take it. Very patient on offense as Creek's going to put it up from deep, and it's just off as it tips over to Pauls. Shelly's down as the rebound tips off of her. Up to Gillum. She's going to take a dribble and go up strong. That's going to be a foul on Sullivan. Bailey Gillum's going to the line. Goes up strong. Gets hacked. You get a chance at 2 points right there. As the first one's up, and it's nothing but nylon. She's going to get another free throw now, shrink that lead to 2. Consistency, as there it is. Bailey Gillum gets the other one to fall. Having a banger of a game. As there's Harbor now. Bringing the ball up. Directing her offense. Gives it to Shetley on the high post. Shakes a little spin. Thought she might have picked it up. And there's Creek. To Rock on the side. Dives in. Creek thought about it. Decided not to take it. Shetley on the outside. Thought it might have got tipped. Almost goes in. Bailey Gillum kind of whiffs on the rebound, but we're just going to fight for it. And there's Sophia with the ball. I feel like that should be Farmington's as the rebound went towards her, but they're going to call it towards Sullivan. I thought Sophia had possession blatantly first, but just kind of miscommunication on the ball and couldn't get it to go. They're going to dip it onto Shetley. I think Bailey blocked it. Kazmanis is going to get that rebound. Pauls. Chance to even the score right now. Pauls is eager. Looking at her offense, dribbling the ball around the wing. Or paint. Or arc, my bad. Warriors on the outside. There's Bailey. She's going to dip it down to Kazmanis. They're going to call a travel. I don't know about that one, honestly. I don't even think Abigail moved her feet. Coach Rusty St. Squirrel having some words. There's Ty Harbor. She's going to give it to Johannan on the perimeter. Kicks it out to Creek. Creek thinks about it. She shoots it. And that's just off the back of the rim. Warriors going to pull that down. Showing off the muscle, showing off the strength. As Paul's now whips it way over to Sophia White. And Sophia's going to put that up. Now it looks just a bit short. Looked on, though. Kazmanis is going to get that offensive rebound. DePaul's outside. She can shoot. And you know that's off the back of the rim. That's tough. Paul's now a 2-on-1 fast break. Locke and Johannan thought about it, and she gets it to go, and one play. Just a little late on the decision, but she got the ball to go up and in.
Foul on Sophia White. Farmington, her second personal foul. Varsity foul in the second half.
Sophia now, or my bad, Johannan at the line. Woolridge gives it to Pauls as she's inbounding the ball, bringing the ball up for Farmington once again. This is it low to Kazmanis. She's going to take a dribble, go up strong, and she's going to get that to go. And one for Farmington. If you can do it, I can do it better, is what Farmington's saying. And I was taking toe-to-toe with this Sullivan team. You can see the obvious great coaching that Sullivan has. They're a very well-rounded team. Doing what they can do to get the ball in the bucket. As Kazmanis goes up with the free throw, and she's going to get that to go. 22-20 as Victoria will be checking in for Katie Creek for Sullivan. No subs yet for Farmington playing with this lineup. Bailey Gillum and Sophia White are having a little chat out there, trying to make some adjustments, get it going. as there's a lock on the wing. They're going to get that down low to Shetley, and she's going to take a nice spin, go up with it, but Ward is going to pull that rebound down. The coach called something. I think it's Farmington's ball, though. I don't quite know what the call was. As they're going to give that to Pauls. Brings the ball up the court now again. Another chance to tie this game up or even take the lead for Farmington. They've been competitive throughout. They're looking to get this lead, see what they can do. As there's Woolridge now with the ball. She picks up her dribble. She's trying to get it down to Gillum. Pauls tips it. Whips it over to Woolridge. Woolridge is going to turn around and take that jump shot. Just off. Fighting for the ball. Jump ball. As it's going to be Sullivan's possession. Harbor now. Calling out her offense again. Directing it, setting it up. He's going to give it to Locke on the wing, wide open. Does not take the shot. Sophia White's going to pick her up off the screen. She's going to not get that jump shot fall. Sophia attacks that rebound, gives it to Kazmatis. She's going to swing that over to Pauls. Pauls gives it to White. White's going to shoot that from deep, and it's in. Sophia White gives Farmington the lead for the first time in the game, 23-22. 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Let's see how Sullivan reacts being down for one of the first times this whole game. Locke gives it to Victoria. Victoria's looking for something. Locke to Joe Henning. She's going to shoot that from deep. Just off. As Locke will go up strong with the offensive rebound and get it to go 24-23. Pauls swings it down to Gillum down low. She's going to go for that jump shot. Surprised it wasn't called a foul. Ward is fighting for it. Kazmatis with the rebound. Sophia thought he's going to call a travel. Looks like she took a step right before she started the dribble, but great little playing time for Sophia White. She caused a lot of defensive mishaps. Got the ball moving for Farmington. Hit a nice three, giving the lead for the first time. She's checking out those. Virginia Lugo and McKenna Moore checking in for her and Abigail.
You know, during halftime I saw one of the refs, and I was asking about all those travels that they were calling, because you know how I was saying that it's probably their first step that they're calling. And he said that's what it is that they aren't dribbling the ball before they take their steps. And he said he's going to start calling that a lot more. And when you watch professionals and everything, everybody from college up, everybody's doing that. They're taking that first step without a dribble.
I feel like it's just more of the fact that it's
hard to call.
The point of the whole game is every ref's different. That kind of brings different challenges. Every ref's going to call different calls. I definitely haven't seen any calls that strict, I guess you could say, when it comes to travels. McKenna gets that offensive rebound. Stakes the Farmington's ball after it's tipped around by some Farmington players, but I'm surprised, at least I haven't seen a ref call that like that many times. As it just got called again just a little bit ago with Sophia, but it was much more blatant with Sophia just a little bit ago. That's a jump ball. Should stay in Farmington's possession. It does.
23-26 with 2 minutes left.
In this third quarter. Knights are being a lot better on the fouls. Only one so far.
Okay.
Through this first quarter. McKenna's going to have that ball down low. He's going to swing it to Lugo to back to Pauls. Pauls is looking for something. Takes a little step back shot, and she's going to get it to go.
From Pauls.
26-25 Sullivan.
She's fast, and she's going to show you.
Yeah, very shifty. She's got a little step back in her game. As Harbor gives it a...
Knights are down one.
Shetley on the high post. She's going to give it a spin. Creek. She's going to swing it around to Victoria. Back to Harbor.
Swinging.
As there's another open player. She gets it on the top of the key. Back to Harbor, and she's going to shoot it.
That's in.
That's an open three for Kyle Harbor.
It's 25-29 now. That's the hardest spot. Hardest spot where it through to.
Pauls, dribbling, looking for what she can get. McKenna Moore over the top. Feeds the Kazmatis, is going to be tipped out by Sullivan.
They read that like a book. They read it like a book. They knew that was happening.
Gives it to Gillum. To Moore. Gives it to Pauls open. She's just going to put it up. Just off the front of the rim, and it rolls over. Sullivan rebounds. Creek running it up to 4. Gives it back to Creek. To Shetley. Shetley thought about it. A little spin move. Takes 2 steps and goes up. And they're going to call that a foul. 29-25 with about 40 seconds left in this third. Still a very competitive and close game. Anybody's game for sure.
It's 25-29. Sullivan's up.
Shelley's going to
46
get
seconds left.
2 free throws. The first one's good. As the second one is just off. Shelley swings it to Creek, to Harbor. Swings it around. She's going to give that to Creek in the corner. Back out. They're going to find Harbor in the other corner. Moore's playing some solid defense.
She stepped out there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Shelley falls down, throws the ball around, gives it to Creek. The Sullivan team's definitely panicking right now. Because their Shelley thought about it.
Wanted to. That's another open.
There's
Now they're going to keep playing it. They're just going to keep passing around because
patient
there's
offense.
always an open player
Creek
with this defense.
tries to get it down low. Shelley goes up with a jump shot. Can't get it to go. Sullivan goes up for the offensive rebound. Tip in. Again, can't get it to go. 30-25 entering this fourth quarter. It's a 5-point game. Relatively every single quarter's ended around this score besides the half. It was about 2 points. Both these teams are playing well. Macy Paul showed a few signs of flashes of her offensive game. Sophia White hit a nice three to put Farmington in the lead for the first time in the whole game.
The Knights are always that they come back just a little. They get so close. They get so close to the other opponent, and then they lose it.
Entering this fourth quarter, you want this Knights team definitely needs to move the ball a little bit, get some open shots. They just need to find something that's working for them. Nothing's really been falling just yet. Nothing's really just fell their way. They had a little run, like I said, in that third quarter that put them up some solid defense to open it, and just really played well. They weren't going through the official starting lineup. They had Bailey Gillum and I think just Bailey Gillum checked in instead of Abigail. But Abigail checked in not too long after. As both teams now about to enter the court. Riley Debo has been checked in for Sullivan. And Victoria Polo wins. As Harbor now brings the ball up, crosses half court, sizing up her opponent. Thinking about it, Sophia's edgy, ready to go on defense. Warriors playing some tight D. As the ref's in the way, I can't quite see who that is. Harbor, guarded by Sophia, dribbles in, dribbles back out. They're going to give that to Debo on the outside, and she's going to hit that three. 25-33, Sullivan Eagles. Paul's now walking the ball up past the court, a little jog to her. Hits McKenna on the wing. McKenna takes a dribble, gives it to Sophia White. Takes a few dribbles, back to McKenna. Big old swing to Paul's. Thought about it. She's going to pull that jump shot.
Good mid-range shot from Macy Pauls.
That's going to be a foul. 2 free throws for Macy.
25-33. Knights shots just they're just not falling.
Pauls will try to shrink this lead just a little bit, down to 6. She gets the first one to go.
I'm so ready for the Christmas tournament.
Yeah, definitely. It's a fun time. Like I said, I was just saying in the third quarter, it's a fun time having all the schools together in one building, the animosity, the hype that's built around all of it. Just a fun time of the year. It can kind of get a little nasty every now and then, but
For sure.
It's all in good fun in some of our minds.
We all hope that
everyone wants to win.
Those last two those championship teams. Everybody hopes it's Central versus Farmington. Everybody wants that matchup.
As a unforced turnover on the Knights, bounces off McKenna's leg. Ty Harbor now. Farmington's playing a little more pressure now. They kind of got a little half-court trap going, but they kind of give up on it a little bit and get set. There's Sophia White playing some solid defense. They're going to give that to Victoria, to Debo. They're going to feed that down low to Shelley, and she's going to give that to go. 27-35.
Paul's a big part of that team.
Definitely a huge part of the offense. She can pass out of the post. She knows what she's doing down low.
And on defense.
Tries to feed that over to McKenna Moore, but out of bounds again. Another unforced turnover from the Knights.
It's 35-27. Sullivan is still up in the fourth quarter.
Shelley's bringing the ball up. She gives it to Harbor. Harbor's calling for a teammate. And there's Debo dribbling around the wing, looking for something. Harbor in the corners, they swung the ball around, they give it down to Shetly down low.
That's a foul and a half.
Should be a foul on Macy, if I'm not mistaken. Push.
Farmington's playing a little aggressive now, but they have to. Sullivan's offense they're smooth. They don't freak out.
As there's locked down low, and she's going to get that layup to go. Paul's now, it's a 10-point game. She's running the ball, running the court, looking to see what she can do. She's going to shoot that from deep, and she's going to get that to go. 3-point shot, 37-30.
Macy Pauls, we need more of that.
She's ready to go. She's trying to win this game. Creek now driving the ball down. Debo back to Creek. She's going to swing that around to Harbor. White picks her up. There's Locke. She's going to feed that down to Shelly. Shelly's going to go in strong against Kaylee.
She's a strong.
Kaylee stood tall. Didn't let anything easy go inside. 2 more free throws for Shelly.
Each team has 4 fouls. It's 5.5 minutes left. 30 to 30.
The first one's nothing but nylon.
8. Sullivan is up.
Olivia Bussey checks in for Sophia White as she's bringing the ball up. Gives it to Pauls. Pauls is dribbling around, looking to see what she can do. A dynamic offensive player. Gives it back to Bussey. Bussey's looking for something back to Pauls. Looking at her team, looking at her offense, dribbling the ball around, seeing what she can do. Bailey Gillum down low. She's going to take a dribble. She's going to try to go straight up, but Shelly says no. Shelly passes it way up to Locke. Locke to Harbor.
Look, that's some good offense.
Solid offensive play there. 11-point game.
All I can say, smooth. 30-41. Sullivan looks very comfortable. They look like they're not losing this. They want it bad.
Bussey now on the wing. Screened by Pauls.
Nice don't look like they're giving as much as Sullivan is.
Pauls gives it to McKenna. McKenna's a little jump shot, just off.
McKenna is forcing a lot. It's all right.
Gives it to Creek on the outside. She's going to take a dribble.
I almost thought that was a travel.
Yeah, definitely a little James Harden kind of move right there. She went way over. I don't know too much about that, but Bussey now.
5 steps right there.
Dribbling the ball around. Shetley's on Bussey, which I'm kind of surprised with
the size difference.
Yeah. As Bailey's going to go up strong and get that layup to go.
Strong, baby. 32-41.
Harbor now. Bringing the ball up, calling her offense.
You know, I really like these Sullivan uniforms.
Yeah, they look nice. As Shelly goes up strong, can't get it to go. Bailey Gillum's looking for a little outlet.
Not as nice as that shot.
Pauls takes it across half court.
Pauls is, she wants another shot. Bet.
Little step back for her. Can't get it to go. Bailey Gillum fights for the rebound.
Definitely got that rebound, but she did not.
Shelly throws it up to Locke. Locke's going to drive in a little bit. Can't get anything to go. Shelly.
Oh, I thought Shelly was about to blow up.
There's Harbor.
Don't sweat.
41-32 with 3:30 left in this final quarter. There's they find Shetley in the corner. She's going to shoot it just off. McKenna Moore is going to get that rebound. Fighting for it. Farmington's ball. Foul on Sullivan.
It's 32-41. Sullivan's still up. We got 3 minutes left.
Macy Pauls will be inbounding the ball for
Macy
Farmington.
Pauls is a humongous part of this offense. I think if she can buckle down right now, start scoring, Knight's got a chance. But without her
Kayla Rouge
shots,
has the ball in the
I
wing.
don't think it's happening.
Bussy.
That's a jump ball. That's good defense from Sullivan. Wow. She was so ready for that. She saw that 10 minutes ago.
Bussy inbounding the ball. Gives it to Mattis in the corner. As Mattis looks at what she's got. Gillum now. Gillum goes up strong. Shetley
Okay.
will commit the foul.
That was a late call. You know.
Gillum's going to get 2 more free throws.
Sullivan's Mallory Shetley. Her third personal foul. 16th foul.
Gillum will get some shots off the front of the rim. She's going to get another one though. And here's the second, and it's good.
Hey. All I heard was net.
8-point game now. Harbor bringing the ball up. Bussy's playing some tight defense. There's Locke. Paul's on her.
Nice
Creek
to
goes
lock
down
them
low.
up right now.
Denbo shoots it from deep, and she's going to get that shot to go.
The Knights cannot be given. I haven't seen a lot of girls' basketball games this year, but every single time I see how them let the away team shoot a lot of threes. A whole lot of threes.
That's going to be out on Sullivan.
Is it
Farmington's
because of
ball.
the 3-2 defense?
I'm not entirely sure.
That's with 3-2 defense. It's hard to shoot threes. Well, hard to.
Going to try to get that down to Mattis, but it's going to be a little push call. They're going to get some free throws, with that being their 7th foul. A little 1+1 action. 3 points at the line. That's what they like.
Knights really need to hit their free throws really bad. If they want this game, free throws are they're free throws. That's travel.
Sullivan bringing the ball up.
Is that not a travel?
I'm not 100% sure. Shetley now has it. Crosses half court. She's driving in deep with Woolridge.
Oh, it's a clean
Clean block by Bailey Gillum, if you ask me, but I'm not the refs. As Shetley's going to go to the line and get 2 free throws.
That looked very clean to me. She stripped that. Whole hand.
Shetley's going to get the first one to fall.
Something that Sullivan's doing that the Knights are not is they're hitting their free throws. They are hitting every single free throw.
Shetley now.
Something that the Knights need to work on.
Gets the second one to go. 46-33 Sullivan. 2 minutes left in this final quarter of play. Sophia White dribbling the ball up.
Sophia White, here we go.
Virginia Lugo gets it to Kazimaz down low. Kazimaz is going to try to go straight up.
She tried forcing that, man. It's 33-46. You can't be forcing shots.
2 minutes to go. Shetley on the perimeter.
You don't got
Okay, we're just trying to D her up. There's Denbo. Harbor now. Back to Shetley down
they
low.
can't give her those.
And Shetley's just going to go up strong.
They need to deny her. Don't let that big girl get down in the paint. Ever.
Pauls. Whips it over to Woolridge. Woolridge is going to try to go up with it. Can't get it to go. She's going to die for that, though. Can't.
You know what really did wrong there is she used her right hand. And that's a left hand layup.
Harbor.
It's tiny things. It's 33.
Shetley. Gives it down to Shetley. Back down low. She just gets it to go.
I'm telling you.
Tough takes. When you have someone of that, you're going to see the ultimate skill. You know, she gets that ball in the high post. She'll turn around and look at the offense. She can move the ball. She can take a little jump shot. She can drive down. She's got a dirty spin move. All of those things combined, and you have a lethal player that you can run your offense through, which is what they do.
Mr. Cantor setting off the alarm. Okay, wrong key.
As Farmington's going to call a timeout, 50-33. 17-point game now. As you could probably say, Sullivan has clinched the win with this amount of time left in the game. Both teams played relatively strong. Farmington started off this game with some nitty-gritty defense.
Hey, at least the cheerleaders are happy.
Yeah, nitty-gritty defense, and they really came out strong. In the third quarter, they took the lead for a couple minutes. As Sophia White put in my head with a nice three. Other than that, once the fourth quarter started, Sullivan really just started to use the mismatches down low and just take advantage of what they knew they had.
You know, I really like this Sullivan team. I like everything about it. They're playing hard defense, they're hustling, but then on offense, in the beginning, they're just trying to figure out where their mismatches are. And then once they found it, they abused it. They exploited it. And now look at the score, 33-50, and they're going smooth like that. They don't even look like they're trying on offense. I think they're definitely going to go far this year.
This will put Sullivan to 7-2 on the season after this performance. I'm not quite sure what the Knights record is. I haven't got to catch it yet, actually. Katie Creek's going to be on the inside, and that's just going to be, I'm going to imagine they're probably going to swing the ball around and run the clock out. But with Sullivan being ranked number 6 in Class 4, I imagine they might go up, considering Farmington put up a decent competition all the way up until like this point. But other than that, that'll probably conclude the performance today, as Sullivan's just moving the ball around, not really forcing anything. No turnovers, nothing. Arbor running through the motions, dribbling down. Moving the ball, not giving up anything easy.
33-50, Sullivan wins the game. It was a good game, a lot of good defense on both sides. That looks like a backcourt in my end.
It was a little backcourt there at the end of the game, but no calls. They were kind of just finishing it up. And that'll do it for your Class 4 showcase of women's basketball here tonight. You had your the Sullivan Lady Eagles against your Farmington Knights. Sadly, the Farmington Knights couldn't come out to win, but catch us next time after Christmas break for boys basketball against Seckman. We'll see you then the 9th at 7 o'clock. You'll hear us loud and proud from BKTV Studios.